You're going to sit back and watch the dancing on thin ice. But, Jeremy, you would have been through it and players have been through it in the past. I'd imagine it's a beautiful full stop to what must be one of the great feelings.
Yeah, I think I couldn't actually be at any of the filming because it was the day Freddie was born. So it'll be good to reminisce on two fronts there, watch the boys speak through the season and the grand final, obviously. And, it was the same day that Freddie was born. So I wasn't actually in the cinema talking about the journey, but it'll be great to listen to the guys speak about it. And then once that's finished, hopefully we can put it to bed and move on. We've got a big year ahead and we want to try and climb that mountain again. It was a pretty amazing feeling and a great year. So hopefully we can replicate, maybe not the start of the year, we'll try and avoid that. And then, see if we can get back somewhere around the mark again. It's going to be a really close year and an exciting one as well.
Jez, the last two grand finalists have missed finals completely the following year, including your team. What advice would you give to Lachie as they approach this? It's almost incomprehensible to think that a Premiership team could miss out the following year, but we've had it in the last two seasons.
Yeah, I think it's incredibly difficult. I know Locke understands how hard it is to get there, and they're about to experience going through backing it up. I mean, they missed out on the grand final, then the following year they make the grand final and get it done. And there's certainly a sense of targeting. Teams are coming at you. If you ever want to try and get a game, it's against the previous premiers, and I'm sure Brisbane would feel that, given that they've been a pretty successful team over the last 5-6 years. But when you win it, you certainly feel like every game's a big one. Like I said, everyone's coming after you, but I think the way that they turned around their season was incredible, really. So I think you're going to need some resilience throughout the year, no doubt. They've shown that they've got that, plenty of it as well. And yeah, look, it's challenging. Otherwise, that's probably why you look at dynasties and you're inspired by teams that were able to back it up consistently. But unfortunately, we weren't able to do it. But yeah, look, 2025, hopefully you can get up there again.
When you think back on it, Lachie, do you have a favourite moment or a favourite image, something that you know you're going to cherish from the day itself?
I think for me it was post the game and reflecting with teammates and family and friends in the rooms, and in particular the meeting that we had probably an hour and a half, 2 hours after the game, where it was just the first time that the players and the non-playing players and the coaches were in the room together, and sort of soaking that in for 20 minutes is sort of the only time that you get just as a group. And then we went on to the Oval when the stands were clear and sort of reminisce about the journey, and not only this season but the last 6 for me, but probably 8, 9, 10 for Fags and the club. And yeah, some special memories, and the pictures that are being shown now of me and Zorks, I'll never forget those moments with the fans. They were so special, and I think someone actually got that moment tattooed on their leg, a fan. I've got sent that, so that's pretty crazy. It was just an awesome experience, and yeah, you want to do it all over again. That's the thing about it. You're sort of not satisfied just doing it once. So looking forward to trying to back it up. And I know it's going to be tough. As Jeremy said, he's sort of the hunted, but we sort of felt like he mentioned and touched on what we've been through as a group, especially last year, will hold us in good stead.
And Fags referenced the idea pretty early by the sound of things that ego is the enemy. Is that something that's resonating through the group as you prepare for the next campaign?
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted to leave our egos at the door as soon as we walked in day one. We've made a fair point of, once the Christmas break rolled around and you've got around your family and friends once again, you can sort of reminisce and still celebrate a little bit through that period. But once we got back in January, it was on to 2025 and moving on. We know, we've seen there's plenty of examples of how hard it is to back it up, and we want to be able to be giving ourselves the best chance. So I thought we had some really strong values that we lived by, especially in the second half of last year, that we want to get back to as quickly as possible and start the year with those things, that giving ourselves to the team and just playing our role, and not being big heads out on the field either, and making sure that we just roll our sleeves up and get back to work.
Quick ones before we let you go. Jez at Icon Park on Wednesday. Houston, Josh Dacos, Quainer off halfback. You just sat back and smoked the pipe. They did all the work. It was magnificent. And then Timmy Membry at the other end of the ground. So you've added to the list, and it looked pretty exciting.
At 34 years of age, mate, that's what you're meant to be doing. You just get the young pups to go and get the ball. But yeah, look, they're incredible. It was good to see our new recruits hit the scoreboard. Good to see Nick hasn't lost too much form either, which was pleasing. But yeah, it was nice to get a relatively strong squad together, and it was our last opportunity to really try to gel up and get some work in together. And it was a pleasing performance. And we're under no illusion that Sunday is going to be incredibly challenging for us, and one that we're looking forward to. So everyone's optimistic at this time of year. We're certainly the same, and we're looking forward to the challenge. All
right. Have a great week, Jeremy. Very best of luck with everything. We'll see you for footy, and we'll know that's not the best part of your week. So fingers crossed on all fronts.
Thanks, guys.
And Lachie, stay safe through whatever's about to descend on Brisbane.
Yeah, thanks very much, guys, and good luck, Howie, and congrats in advance.
Lachie Neale and Jeremy Howe, our players, with us this Tuesday night. It's immediately after 360, Dancing on Ice, the Premiership of 2024, won magnificently by the Brisbane Lions and recounted right here on Fox Footy. A total immersive experience to relive what was done before we launch fresh into the new season.